You've heard of coastal grandma, but may I present for your consideration mountain grandma.
You are an outfit repeater.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm bringing you another round of styling items that I never wear. Today I have 3 more items from my closet that I do like but somehow seem to never wear, so today I'm gonna figure out how to wear them. So the 3 items I'm gonna be styling today are this black t-shirt with mesh inserts, this very bright pink dress, and this ivory knit poncho. Knit? Crocheted? No, it's knit. It's like a sweater. It's a sweater poncho. So I think I'm gonna start with the pink dress and go from there. If you've watched this channel for a while, you already know this is one of my favorite dresses. I cannot part with it. Despite the fact that I hate the silhouette and the color is not the most flattering on me, it just kind of encourages like gratuitous twirling and swishing of the ruffles. I don't know, I want to go skip through a field when I wear this dress. And usually my inclination when styling this is to go with a very basic girly look. I decided to go with sneakers this time instead of heels just to make it a little more casual, and then I'd probably go with one of these cardigans. This goes more with the sneakers, but I'm kind of feeling the cable knit today. Well, we lose the flutter sleeves if I do that, although this is so cozy. So this is fine. This is cute, this is casual, this is very feminine, all things that I like, but it doesn't 100% feel like me. The main thing that is still holding me back from absolutely loving this is the empire waistline. I've said before that empire waistlines they're really not flattering to anybody. Like, what was the Regency era even thinking? What were they thinking? Probably modesty. It's just not a flattering waistline on me. I don't love it. So what I want to try is something a little bit darker, a little bit edgier, and something that will modify the waistline. The corset belt is moving in the right direction, but it's feeling very Powerpuff Girls, not quite what I want. Although probably the sneakers are not helping right now. Oh, that looks cute in the back, but from the front it looks very Powerpuff Girls, so not quite. So the other 2 options I pulled out are a couple black little tank tops. This one is a crop top that I made from a dress and it's lace up in the back, so that might be nice. Or there is this longer lace up black tank top that has crazy ruffles and lace all over it. It's absolutely gorgeous, but I think it might be too long. Let's try both. The longer lace-up tank top isn't bad. I'm actually surprised that I like this a little bit more than I thought I would. Yeah, I quite like what's going on up here. I don't love where it's cutting me off at the waist. I mean, it's about where like low-rise pants would be. I have a long torso, so I need a little help. I need some length in the legs, and it's not giving me that. It's cute, but it's a little bit more childish than I would care for. So let me try that last option. Again, we are still moving in the right direction. I like this the most out of the 3 options that I've done so far, but I feel like it still needs something. Because right now this is still reading very Powerpuff Girls to me. I think that's just going to be the case since I'm color blocking a bright pink dress. So let me add a few more things. So I'm just going to stop futzing with things and say this is good, this is fine. A couple things I considered adding but didn't are these white and pink arm warmers slash leg warmers. They used to be socks, but I wasn't gonna wear them as socks. So I thought about doing these because I feel like I need something on the arms, but then this just, it's a little too e-girl for me. I don't hate it, but it's, no, no. Could also add a hair bow. I think that would be very cute, but I'm feeling too lazy to put my hair half up right now. But this is good. I think I like this. Maybe. Kind of. So ultimately I went with the lace-up back crop top, which I seriously need to add a zipper to. This is nigh impossible to get in and out of. So I think this works better than the lacy tank top just because it's very straight, simple lines. It doesn't take away from the ruffles that are already on the dress. And even though the waistline is higher than my natural waist, it's not an empire waist. So it brings down the waist enough so that it's more of a comfortable level for me. And also the fact that it's a smidge higher does lengthen my lower half, just to be cut off by my docks. So I tried solid black tights. I thought the fishnet ones actually added just a little bit more visual interest. Same thing with the jewelry. I went with like daggers and sharp looking things, just trying to contrast the very feminine frilly aspects of the dress with very harsh pieces. I still feel like it's missing something, but I'm not sure what. So really, all this tells me is that all those corset tops that I've been putting off sewing for myself, I need to get on that because that is what would probably work well with this. This is okay. This is good for now, but it is a reminder that I need to get on those sewing projects. So, ta-da! There we go. Okay, let's move on. Next, I want to move on to this knit poncho. I think I've only worn this out once, and because of the pattern and just these little details up here at the collar, it just feels very, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but I wanted to lean into like a more Celtic, Nordic inspired look. So the only time that I wore this out, I wore it with my plaid skirt, my very kilty plaid skirt, not these boots, some other boots. It doesn't matter, I just needed a shoe. It was a little bit too warm the day that I wore this to wear arm warmers, but I also thought that arm warmers would be very appropriate with this. Different boots, but otherwise this is good. This is comfortable. I feel like I'm wearing a blanket, and that's a great feeling. So I like this, but this is only one outfit. I want to be able to wear this poncho in other ways, and when I looked for ideas on Pinterest, the only options that came up were very outdated outfits of women wearing their white ponchos with skinny jeans and a heeled Chelsea boot. It was all very boring and just not my cup of tea. So I've got two things I want to try. One, I want to try the opposite of those Pinterest pictures, which is instead of skinny jeans, doing a baggy fit pant underneath and seeing how that looks. I don't have high hopes for that, but I figured I'll try it. And then I also want to go against my inclination with how to style this, just like I did with the pink dress. My inclination is to wear longer skirts or dresses under this and create that flowing long silhouette, but I'm going to try a short skirt. So this is the baggy pant outfit, and I gotta say, I don't hate it. These are actually overalls. I'm still not sure how I feel about overalls on me. I kinda like that. And then I did the cowboy boots. I kinda like it. I wanna try this with my bell-bottom pants really quick, actually, before I move on to the short skirt. So bell bottoms weren't really it. I think it needs to be a loose, straight fit all the way through. I think this would actually be even better if they were a wide leg. I think because it kind of mimics the effect of a long skirt or a long dress, that kind of flowing outward feeling. Oh, and all right, now it's complete. About to go right off into the sunset on my ranch. You've heard of Coastal Grandma, but may I present for your consideration Mountain Grandma. I am she is me, cuckoo, cuckoo, and all that. I actually really like this. Okay, I'm gonna take a few pictures of this option, and then we still gotta try the skirt. I really like this with the short skirt. This silhouette is definitely working. So to me, that means this might also work with some of my shorter, like knee length or shorter dresses, especially if they're a stiffer material. I really like this. The colors as well. I love like an off-white ivory color with different shades of brown, especially a darker rusty brown. And I want to add a hat again, so I'm not sure which one. I like this one. The hat is a little bit outdated. Doesn't mean I wouldn't wear it, but I think it kind of pulls the whole outfit back into 2015 a little bit more than I would like. No, I would totally still wear this, who am I kidding? But I think a slightly better option is the Baker Boy cap. And yes, I did pretty much wear this same exact outfit not that long ago in a video. It was not a poncho, but it was these colors.
What can I say? They just work.
I don't know, the Baker Boy cap to me feels a little bit more posh London vibes, even though this is still Mountain Grandma. The funny thing is, when I was in 6th grade, I had a black knit poncho and then a black Baker Boy cap, and I thought I was like peak fashion. Even though the rest of the week I would wear baggy t-shirts and boys shorts, boys cargo shorts. Yeah, I like this. And I think if it's cold enough to be wearing such a thick knit poncho like this, because this is very warm, I probably would just have solid black tights, or maybe my yellow ones. Yeah, my mustard yellow ones would probably work with this as well. I like this. Okay, I found like 2 new options actually for this poncho. That's great. I'm happy with this result. Let's move on to the last item. The last item that I want to look at is this black t-shirt that has mesh inserts, or, oh, I guess this one's an insert. These are just the sleeves. I like this shirt, but I just never end up wanting to wear it. It might be a case of me liking the idea of the shirt more than actually liking the shirt itself. So for the most part, I think I've really only styled this with jeans and then like sneakers, really basic stuff, and that's fine, obviously, but I never end up loving that outfit. So I'm gonna try pairing this with a skirt instead of jeans first, and then I'm gonna try pairing this with some of my dresses and just see if anything sticks, because I don't have high hopes for this top, honestly. I actually really like this. I'm surprised. I'm usually not a fan of t-shirts under dresses. Some people can pull it off really well, but for the most part, I just don't like it. But with this, mostly all that's showing through is the mesh. A little bit of the t-shirt is, but mostly mesh is what I'm seeing. And I kind of dig it. I did consider putting this dress over it, and I think that would have been okay, but it just felt like a little bit too much contrast, especially with the parts of the t-shirt that are poking through. With this, it's not as noticeable because it's basically the same color. And I do have a couple other dark floral dresses that I think I could wear like this. And I just went with the chunky strappy sandals because I think that kind of pulls it all together with the very dark look that we have going on here. It's a little bit 90s, a little bit whimsy goth, right up my alley. I'm pretty sure this dress straight up is from the 90s. Okay, t-shirt, you get to stay in my closet a little bit longer. Congratulations. So that is everything. Be sure to let me know down in the comments if you had a favorite outfit combination that I came up with, and or if this helped you come up with some ideas for items that you're not really wearing these days. And if you made it all the way to the end of this video, leave a little bird emoji as well, because for no real reason, honestly. I just like birds. But that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and subscribe. Bye! Is that a bird? No, that's a leaf. I got really excited. That's... Ugh, excuse you. If I were a rich man. There is just something on my lip constantly. Bleh. Or short. Bleh. Oh, freaking fruit fly. Are you kidding me?